Welcome to the Swamp, home of the Florida Gators, and we've long been told it is here that only the Gators get out alive. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on a team recharged after a much-needed bye week, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Pollack. Gators will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Brooks. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the Western Michigan Broncos return team will have that offense backed up. And here he is. Let me tell you about this wide receiver. He is a route-running DB, toasting, pass-catching, touchdown-scoring, woo, son of a gun.
I can't wait to see how this defense is going to try and corral this guy, because you play man-to-man, you risk him running right by you and catching the deep ball, but you play zone and you give him the opportunity to potentially make yards after the catch. You're going to have to be really careful trying to cover that dude.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the Oak. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Working the middle. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, running back on the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Gator fans love to see their teams light up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense bringing the heat too.
And I think that was a staple, Reese. Back in the day, you had great offenses for Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountaintops, they had great defense to go with it. This defense playing well.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. They're trying to get to it. And he'll avoid the tackle on the slide. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Gators offense will have its first possession of the game. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game? The head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Find space on the right. Touchdown, Florida! And once he got loose, it was all over.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. To the ground with the back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Love to see the fearlessness of a quarterback to work the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can break it up.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. They keep attacking through the air. Quickly complete. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. And the Broncos are in the hurry-up.
And what a difference one game makes, right? This guy already in the 1st quarter has thrown for more yards than he did in his last game. He just looks like a much more confident quarterback, and it's incredible how good things happen to QBs when they find a rhythm.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
A 1st down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Snagged in the middle. It's Shaw. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Between the uprights, it's good. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires on the move. Wide open downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Swings it out to his running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. And the Gators are marching down the field. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Line getting set on second down. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Give to the running back. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking to scramble. Going to try to get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown Broncos!
Western Michigan, number 14.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Rice is having its way offensively, just marching up and down the field at a breathtaking pace. They're up 14 over the Coyotes.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabs it in the middle.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Skips away from pressure. He's going to run it. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Here comes the offense on second down. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Tackle is made after the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on third down. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Makes his connection. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Broncos want to crank the tempo.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. It's a draw. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Finds his back in the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive.
That makes the score Western Michigan 13, Florida 7.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll leave it with him. Shakes off the defender. Still running at the 40. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge, like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Shoves back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got him downfield. All kinds of running room. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They want to throw it. He's got it on the run. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his big tight end. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Using the quick game. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. He'll come out throwing on first down. Got his man downfield. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. He's going to pass. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Now from inside the red zone. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to pass it on second down. Quickly complete. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll throw it on first down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Quarterback just has to know in that situation, goal to go. If no one's open, you're throwing it away. It's a touchdown or it's nothing. That ball needs to go into the stands.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Buys a little time with his feet. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And the defense makes the tackle, but not before he gets down to the 2. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Oh, he missed it. No good. And guys, not only a miss, but a missed opportunity to take the lead.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. No tricks here. Looks as if they'll just run it out and take that lead into halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that said, let's send it back to our guys and all those chomping hands there in the swamp.
All teed up and ready to go here in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Gators sending the offense back to work. He'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. It's complete on the right side. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. To the ground to try to move the chains. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Off play action. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs. The Gators have their offense in high gear. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Just when they're looking run, now up top. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to get to it. Ball in the air, intercepted! Looking for more room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there? Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his big tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They go to the draw. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. First down here for the offense. On the run, it's Ncaa. Smashes through. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. This crowd knows when to bring it. Leaves it with the running back. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now 2nd and goal and right in the teeth of this noise. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
He's looking to throw. Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Pulls it in. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Gators want to move quickly.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Out of the backfield, he's open. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. The give to the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Now this defense could really use a stop on 3rd down as the offense has had its way. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll try to get the first through the air. It's complete to the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll run it from the gun. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Makes the grab down the middle. They get him down after he makes the catch. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man! And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Makes the grab on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Throws to the back. And they're not on the same page there. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Makes the catch. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Florida. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. LSU is running away with things right now, and you just know Mike the Tiger is loving this offense today.
Quickly to the tight end. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And the Broncos get it past the sticks. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They'll give it to the back. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. He wants to throw. Got his man quickly. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. They'll try the run. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's going to take off. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rims off enough for a first down. The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Complete to the right. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Here's the handoff. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Gator! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ball game. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff unit about to go to work. And he's going to try to return this one. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Getting some heat. Caught in the backfield. It's Shaw. Calling a timeout here. You have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Looking to throw on second down. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. And that ball is picked off. Taking it the other way. The 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Florida. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0.
Man, what a play by this defense. You're trying to get the ball back to your offense. You're trying to salt this game away and get the win. Not only do you create the turnover, you get the touchdown. Now you take a 2-score lead late in this ball game. This defense just stepped up in a big moment.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. He's going to bring it out. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
He's got it. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They'll throw it on first down. He's got an open man. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. Looking to throw. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. On second down, he'll fire. And he's got it for the late touchdown, but probably a little too late, barring just an epic finish.
And that sure feels like too little, too late. This offense, they needed to score and execute faster, but there's not enough time to me, man. This feels like this one's over.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Lining up for the onside kick, just a few seconds to play, and they will need a miracle. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of